Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving into a recipe that's going to completely change your weeknight dinner game. We're making a delicious, cheesy, and incredibly easy instant pot chicken enchilada casserole. This is one of those set it and forget it meals that taste like you spent hours in the kitchen. But spoiler alert, you won't. So, if you're ready for maximum flavor with minimum effort, let's get started. First up, our ingredients. You need about 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Then, grab a can of your favorite red enchilada sauce. I'm using a 19-ounce can, but anything close will work. We'll also need a cup of chicken broth, a can of diced green chilies for that little kick of flavor, and a can of black beans, rinsed and drained. For our seasonings, we're keeping it simple with a teaspoon each of cumin, chili powder, and onion powder, plus a little salt and pepper. And of course, the stars of any good casserole, about a dozen corn tortillas and plenty of shredded cheese. I'm using a Mexican blend, but cheddar or Monterey Jack would be fantastic too. Alright, let's get this Instant Pot fired up. First, pour your chicken broth into the inner pot. This is super important to prevent that dreaded burn notice. Now, place your chicken breasts right into the broth. In a separate bowl, let's mix our flavor makers. Whisk together the enchilada sauce, the diced green chilies, the cumin, chili powder, and onion powder. Give it a good stir until everything is well combined. Now, pour about half of this beautiful sauce mixture right over the chicken in the pot. Don't stir it. Just let it sit on top. Now for the magic. Secure the lid on your Instant Pot. Make sure the steam release valve is set to the sealing position, and select the pressure cook or manual setting. We're going to cook this on high pressure for 10 minutes. If your chicken breasts are extra thick, you might want to add a couple more minutes. Once the 10 minutes are up, let the pressure release naturally for another 10 minutes. This little trick ensures your chicken stays super tender and juicy after 10 minutes. You can do a quick release to let out any remaining steam. Carefully open the lid. That aroma is just incredible, right? Remove the chicken from the Instant Pot and place it on a cutting board. It should be perfectly cooked and ready to shred. You can use the forks to pull it apart, or if you're feeling efficient, a hand mixer makes quick work of it. While you're shredding, turn your Instant Pot to the saute function. We want to bring that amazing sauce in the pot to a nice simmer to thicken it up just a bit. Once your chicken is shredded, add it back into the pot with the simmering sauce. Stir in your rinsed black beans and the remaining enchilada sauce you set aside earlier. Now, let's get our tortillas ready. I like to cut mine into strips or wedges. It makes it much easier to layer and serve. Go ahead and stir those tortilla pieces right into the chicken and sauce mixture. Let it all meld together for a minute or two, then turn off the saute function. It's time for the grand finale, the cheese. Sprinkle a generous, glorious layer of your shredded cheese all over the top of the casserole. Don't be shy here. Place the Instant Pot lid back on. You don't need to seal it. Just rest it on top for about 2 to 3 minutes. The residual heat will melt the cheese into a gooey, irresistible blanket of deliciousness. And there you have it. Look at this masterpiece. A bubbly, cheesy, savory chicken enchilada casserole made entirely in one pot. The cleanup is a breeze, and the flavor is out of this world. I love to serve this with a dollop of sour cream, some fresh cilantro, and maybe a little sliced avocado on top. It's the perfect comfort food for any night of the week. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you give this incredible recipe a try. If you do, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more easy and delicious recipes just like this one. See you next time.